Hello world, it's your boy Kimani, and over the next few videos, we're going to go over the three different types of loops in Java. So this video particularly is going to be about while loops. So you know what, guys, let's rock this baby. All right, and just for some background, a loop is basically something that just repeats over and over again until you give it a condition for it to stop. And let me just tell you right now, loops are hella useful in Java because instead of having to repeat line after line of code, you can have a loop automatically do it for you. So let's let's create our program. Let me erase this, and let me see. All right, so let's get started. So I don't know if you guys heard of the song 99 Bottles of Beer on the Wall, but if you haven't, it goes like this. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around, 98 bottles of beer on the wall. And this song is going to keep going on and on until you don't have any bottles left. So I mean, wouldn't it suck though if we had to type in 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 97, 96, 95, and keep going and going? I mean, no, that would be a hassle. So what a while loop does is it cuts all of that hassle, and basically you make a loop, you give it a condition. If this is true or false, implement this, and it's going to keep looping and looping for you instead of you having to type it in. So let's create our program. So let's make an integer called bottles of beer, and let's actually set it equal to 99 because that's where the song begins. Equals 9. All right, and now let's make our loop. So for a while loop, you're going to type in while, and then so what's inside here? So inside these parentheses, this is your condition that's going to be evaluated. So we're going to put, that's embarrassing. We're going to put while bottles of beer is greater than 0, we're going to make our program print out bottles of beer plus, and I'm going to put a space, quotes, let's see, plus bottles of beer on the wall. And then after it prints that, we're going to decrement our variable bottles of beer by 1. So bottles of beer minus minus semicolon. And then let's and yeah, that's it. Okay. So what did we just do? So we created a variable, we created an integer variable, and we called it bottles of beer. We set it equal to 99. So then we went to this while loop, right? And what this while loop did was that it saw that bottles of beer equals 99. So while bottles of beer is greater than 0, in this case it's 99. So while 99 is greater than 0, which is true, it's going to print out this variable, which for right now is 99, plus this string. So 99 plus bottle, so 99 bottles of beer on the wall. And then it's going to decrement this value of bottles of beer by 1. So when we first run this loop, it's going to end up being 98. And since 98 is greater than 0, it's going to come back to the top and print this line out. 98 bottles of beer on the wall. And it's going to decrement to 98 by 1, so it's 97. And since 97 is greater than 0, it's going to print out again. 97 bottles of beer on the wall. It's going to go down, decrement this time to 96. And since 96 is greater than 0, it's going to come here. 96 is greater than 0. print 96 bottles of beer on the wall, and then decrement this to 95. And it's going to keep going and going until it reaches 0. So once we get to 1 bottle of beer on the wall, 1 is greater than 0, so it's going to follow through on the loop. So 1 bottles of beer on the wall. It's going to decrement bottles of beer by 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So now it's going to come to the top. And since 0 is going to, so it's going to evaluate, is 0 greater than 0? Well, 0 isn't greater than 0. 0 is equal to 0. So because of this, it's not going to even look at this. Because since this condition is false, it's going to jump out of the loop. It's going to end the loop. Bam. And so let's print this out. So Control F1. Let's go to the top. And as we can see, we started out with 99 bottles of beer on the wall, then 98, 97, and it printed all the way to when we reach 1 bottle of beer on the wall, which is logically correct. So if we escape that, I'm just going to say it one more time. I'm going to run it through. So we made a variable called bottles of beer. We set it equal to 99. And so we passed this variable bottles of beer, which is equal to 99, into this while loop. And since 99 is greater than 0, it printed out 99 bottles of beer on the wall and decremented to 98. And it evaluated 98. Is 98 greater than 0? Yes. So it printed this line and it decremented that value, and it kept going until we reached 1, because is 1 greater than 0? Yes. So it's going to print this out, decrement this by 1, and once we reach 0, is 0 greater than 0? No, that's false. So it jumps out of the loop. Okay, and well, there you have it. That's a while loop. So it's your boy Kimani from Code is Cool. I'm signing out.